Be a good day. I'm gonna cry today. Hey.
Is your job hiring? Hey, Kevin. Kevin Hawthorne.
I think we are. Maybe.
Can you send me a link to your job board?
Sure.
I was working. I had to do a deployment last night. I didn't get off the conference call until like 1 in the morning.
We have coding tests, though.
Releasing to production should not be a dramatic event. I always thought DevOps automate things when they deploy. They don't manually fill in fields. I'm going to get fired, dude.
I got an email the other day. I thought of you, but I don't think it was a remote position.
Forward it to me.
Well, that was my
What city?
It's in the Twin Cities. It's Maple Grove. It's a suburb.
I'll work on a reservation.
Good suburb. No, it's one of the more like Maple Grove's one of the nicer areas in the cities.
They don't have upscale Indian reservations.
I mean, I think we do, but not near the Twin Cities. It's mostly in Greater Minnesota, as we call it. I don't even know if it was a real. It looked like a real thing. Let me see if I can find the inbox. It was for recruiters, so I don't actually know what company it's for.
Trees like San Bono.
Today.
Oh no, from Cleveland to Toronto.
It was in my email. Should I just email you every job thing I can find now?
Split lyrics like split spirits. My name is Scott Dog, and I am. We'll rise with spirit and lyrics.
I don't know. You could say I don't want to hear it, but that's just it with it.
My name is Scott Dog, so you know you gotta fear it. Oh.
I don't know where the hell. Maybe it was an email I got, or not an email, but like a message, text message or something. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Never mind. Software engineer 3.
Like Susan B. Anthony.
It's way under your bill rate though, but it is WPF.
Word.
Well, oh wait,
what? It was like 60 an hour.
I found the company name. Yeah, it's like 60 an hour. Gonna have a good day. Something gonna sound today.
My name is Scott. All I do is hit trees. My name is Scott.
I don't even know if this is a real place.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Take 2. How do I do this? My name is Scott. How do I got my MacBook. It got delivered. They just delivered it without requiring me to sign. They just dropped it. They just left it like with a whole bunch of. Yeah, this is $6,500 machine.
I suppose that's the. Oh, excuse me. God damn. Thankfully, what?
Thankfully, I live in an upscale area, and I don't have thieves in my complex. I think I told you I got like a top end or almost top end MacBook Pro M4 Max 4 terabytes. I think it's like 40 cores or something. 128 gigs of RAM.
128 gigs, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of
Yeah,
gigs.
yeah. I like to overcompensate.
Are you on it right now?
No, I
Say
haven't
this
even.
doesn't look like it.
I haven't even opened the box, and I got it like 2 days ago.
Have you used a MacBook before for work or for anything?
Yeah, I use a MacBook for work, just to remote into a Windows machine, just to remote into 3 Windows machines. They give me a MacBook to remote into 3 Windows machines to do work.
Aye.
Yeah.
I think I'd lose my mind if I had a remote into a machine for working. I'd be like, "Sorry guys, I think I'm out."
So this is a tutorial that I've been working on.
In this film, making a documentary about how the airplanes changed the world, it was really important to go out and shoot.
Is that AI?
In the age of airplanes, we've become explorers once again.
If we couldn't get the shot or the weather wasn't right,
this is
we'd go back to that location, stay at that location longer.
something they give you.
Really important.
They give me all the clips and all the sound files, but you got to assemble it like Legos.
That's what I'm saying, is that they give you the clips and stuff,
Yeah.
so that you can kind of be like, "Oh, I gotta edit this down to." Whoosh is what it should do there. Whoosh. That would be like so much more epic.
Well, I mean, it's probably in there. There's a whole bunch of sound effects that I have to add. Well, I mean, half a dozen.
Does it go whoosh at the end? Probably in the sound effects. It should be like.
I haven't got to that point
yet. Take. Is that one? Or maybe overhead. SFX overhead. That's probably it.
My name is Scott.
Do the overhead one.
You're talking about this. That, right? That's your whoosh, right?
Yeah, there's a jet. What's the overhead one then? Doesn't make sense.
All right, fine. I'll click on the overhead.
No, that was lame. That other one was.
Yeah, that was gay as hell.
Well, that was literally a jet overhead.
But so look, I'm gonna yet buy another subscription. This one's really good. I think it's curated. Hold on, what is it called? My name is Scott. I come from the hills. I'll drop up in your spot and just so I
eat
can
all
kill.
Your pills.
Yeah. I didn't know about Sora 2 until yesterday when I was just browsing YouTube videos.
Yeah, I don't know about ChatGPT's stuff for that, but
that's what ChatGPT owns it?
Yeah, Sora is their video thing.
Okay.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection.
I don't remember doing all this. How do I do this? I just want to. Except it should just let you. I don't remember having to.
Did you sign in before?
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking.
Yeah. So like, this is a site for. I thought it was a site for video editing. So like, a lot of this stuff can be your background music. The sound effects. Oh, something's not right. There was a filter last time.
Artlist.io.
I forgot how to navigate this, but there's a filter.
Imagine.
Is this your switch
It's
part?
by Alliance, Wilson, Ogilvy, Apple, Versace, Google, Microsoft, Bloomingdale's, TBWA.
Oh, yeah. My name is Scott. Yeah. Get at me. Okay.
That's because it's that.
All right. There was a filter somewhere. What's this up here? No. Yeah. I'm dope. Okay. I like. No, hold on. That's not what I was looking for. There's I'm looking for just acapella. Hold on, instrument. It should just be vocal. Okay.
Time goes by so slowly.
Hanging around after last.
I'm trying to just find acapella female voice, and
Put in
I'm
acapella.
not sure. Where do you see it?
Just in the search bar, put in acapella.
I don't see it. Oh, how do you spell acapella?
Appella. I don't know. I think it's ACAPELLA. Acapella. Acapella, yeah. ACAPPELLA. A capella. It's technically. Yeah, that's definitely acapella.
Yeah. My name is Scott. Yeah.
Try the next one. Just enough. Vocals. Female vocals.
I found it in here last week when I was messing around with this stuff. Filters.
Acapella. There it is.
Yeah, I'm so
Acapella.
Why are they mutually exclusive though?
Can you hold shift and click?
No, it shouldn't be that complicated.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come.
Oh, my pretty baby. Oh, my.
So you buy this subscription and then you can use How long does the license go for, though?
How long does what?
I said, so if you buy a license, how long do you get the or a subscription? How long do you get the stuff?
I think it's like $10 a month.
How long is the license for? Do you have to maintain the license? Otherwise, you get copyright hits.
No, it's royalty free.
Oh, so it's just yeah, okay.
Yes, I'm just interested in background music and sound effects.
Not Lutz or
I don't even know what
AI
Lutz is.
voiceover.
No,
I don't know what
not
Lutz is
interested.
either. Oh, is it? Are they? Are they
filters? It looks like filters
Yeah.
or something. It looks like filters that you could apply towards video. Yeah,
What
so
kind
I
of
think
sweet sound effects you got though? Or do they not do? Oh, swoosh! Like that. Coins, flipping coins. That's cool. Ting. Whoa. Ah, that's terrible.
I like that one. It sounds like when I'm about to lose my temper at work. Yo, these headphones I have on are really good, man. I have like the sound goes back and forth between my different ears.
User interface notifications? Sweet.
Where's it
I
at?
never hear that one. That's not a user interface notification. What bullshit. Sounds like the intro to the Mighty Gemstones. Oh, old school camera. I was going to say, if it was a new one, it'd be gorgeous, baby.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Designed motions.
Yo, these headphones are awesome, man. So on my Amazon list,
Which headphones are those? I need a new pair.
these are the Batsys MGs. They're $1,600 headphones.
Jeez, I couldn't get away with that.
So I got to add to my collection these Audeze 500 or Audeze MM500s. These right here. I got to add this to my collection. These are open back. And then
collection now?
No, I just so these that I have right now are closed back. And then I need the Cord Moho 2. Hold up. Cord Moho 2. This is your DAC or digital audio converter / amplifier. What? Once
$600. Jeez.
So once I well, hold up. What happened to my headset? DZ. My name is Scott. I'll roll up on the block, pull out my all right. So
yeah, Harrison, I know how you feel.
Yeah. So I need these two. I don't know if Black Friday's going to like discount these, but yeah, this is $2,300. And then my sound engineering solution. I think I'm set, right? Because I already got the microphone. My microphone's attached to my camera rig. You saw my camera rig, right?
No. Well, no, I did. Yeah. Acapella.
This is my camera rig. This is about.
Jeez, man.
This is like $12,000 right here.
Jeez Louise. You're like freaking set.
The monitor.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Looks like you should be out recording a movie or like.
I'm making a rap video, and I'm gonna start upload. Yeah, I'm gonna start uploading to P-Hub. Yeah.
Are you at the point you need to get that insured?
You know what? I think if I ever start flying and I have a serious project, I think that would probably be a wise decision.
Walking down the street, you trip and the whole thing goes.
or if I'm recording in the hood, then yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to get it insured. Let me put this back so it doesn't accidentally tip over. Yeah, so that gimbal will automatically track your movements. All right. Which is great for the bedroom. All right. That was a joke.
I know, I got it. What can you do on that for video? What's the top resolution? Is it like 16K or something like that? 32K?
Oh, for my camera, my camera can record up to 8K.
8K.
I don't think I'll ever do 8K.
You're not gonna do 8K.
You know how much memory that consumes on your limited disk space?
Yeah, probably a lot.
Like you do 8K for just 1 minute. That's just one frame alone. I mean, I can't do the math. I could ask Gemini, but just one frame, I would imagine it's probably going to be like 16 megs, 30 megs or something. And that's when you do 8K. Right? I'm assuming that you probably do 100 frames a second, right? Like, dude, that'll fill up a terabyte quickly. I would assume it would. And when I say quickly, I assume it would fill up a terabyte probably within like 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all the great next Pornhub video needs to be for length. Nobody lasts that long anyways.
I don't. Why is this stuff only coming out 1 year now? Oh, that's weird. All right, so I guess I can stop sharing my screen. Hold on, was this the thing you're?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at pricing, John, you should get into this too, man. So music and sound effects, $10 a month.
For content creators, freelancers, and companies of up to 50 people. You hear that? You can hire me for something.
I can hire you. I don't have money, man. I can't, dude. I can't even. This right here in my shopping cart, I can't even hit the proceed button because I'm like out of money, man. I gotta wait like a couple months to re-up my bank account.
Paycheck to paycheck, man. You gotta get a money
paycheck system. I'm not paycheck to paycheck, but I don't want to dip into my savings just to buy some equipment.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, my stuff I dip into my checking account. Now I need that to re-up.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection.
I'll go up in your spot like I go up in your butt. You know. How do I get back to our thing? Hey, Harrison. It's wild how fast a MacBook goes up in price when you make some changes to them. I'm not. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good Lord. I like to die when I paid $150 for headphones. Oh yeah. These. How do I turn off my screen?
That reminds me of when I first built my own, I bought my first computer, my first Dell computer on Dell's website. And you go through and you can select all of the upgrade options and stuff like that. And that was an exciting time. That was fun. I wish that was still like the experience of buying a computer. But I mean, I'm sure you can go and still go through the process of building your own and selecting options and stuff. But it's just never going to be like it was back when you were in there. This was like right after the Pentium 4 came out. Oh, man. I miss when technology wasn't as complex.
Mike Harrison, how was your interview last Friday? I wonder if he's still watching. I remember he hopped on last Friday and said, "Oh, gotta go. I got an interview."
Maybe he's interviewing.
No, he posted on LinkedIn that he's looking for some opportunities. LinkedIn is a joke.
No, it's not. It's a website.
If it was okay, they would have. They didn't mention the next round. They didn't escalate. What did you say, Sean?
I said no. It's not. It's a website.
What were we talking about? I forgot the last 30 seconds of what I even said.
You said LinkedIn's a joke, and I said no. It's not. It's a website, which is a joke.
LinkedIn is a joke, dude.
Do you usually go to like Indeed then, or what do you do?
I don't go anywhere.
No, I mean to like to websites. You don't.
I don't go anywhere.
I'm not saying go anywhere, but I mean visit on the web for like.
I have back when I was going to job boards, I was going to Indeed.com and Monster.com. No, Indeed.com and Career Builder.
Yeah, I think Indeed's still good. I don't hear about Monster much anymore. Glassdoor might still be okay. And then if you want to find one in the like startup space, you should look at Wellfound.
No, I just heard back from or I would just hear back from them, but it was a little complex of an interview just for React Native Dev. What type of questions did they ask?
How to center a div on a page. Oof, brutal.
My coworker / my tech lead, I was talking to him yesterday after work, and he was telling me how someone they interviewed didn't do too well. And he was like, man, I mean, he had 20 years of experience, but when I would ask him questions, he couldn't answer it. And I'm like, what type of questions were you asking him? And he started asking these questions I can't even answer. I'm like, dude, I would have felt that interview too. Because he was asking like trivia, like .NET Core questions, like that you will only know if you were in the program.cs trying to bootstrap or trying to implement dependency injection. And me personally, like I hand roll my own dependency injection. I don't rely on .NET Core library to do it. I don't.
Ooh, no, you should. Their dependency injection library is pretty good. And it's built into so many things, so you don't have.
I'm forced to do it at work, but
I guess when you're doing it for yourself, you can do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, rolling your own dependency injection.
It's just constructors.
I know, but like,
the difference is .NET Core. Well, because I don't have to think. That's why.
Well, you don't have to think to do you have to think to construct things.
The difference is with .NET Core, you have a feature for your dependency injection of basically establishing
lifetime.
your lifetime or your life. I was going to say life cycle.
Yeah, life cycle. Yeah, which is easy.
That's like the only difference, right? And like he was
and you
telling
can do,
me, like,
and you can new named.
He was like, there's transient, scoped, and like 2 other things. I would have failed that question
Singleton.
because I don't. It's Singleton. Okay, I would have failed that question because I don't care. I don't care about the life cycle of something I'm spinning up. I need to connect to a database. I need to connect to a cache. That's forever for the application. It is, right? Now, if you want to say scoped or like, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care.
Well, it matters if you're like you're using Entity Framework, for instance. It matters a lot because if you use you can't really use a singleton. Well, I guess that they fill in, but if you're using something that's using Entity Framework, you need to use probably scoped.
We're not.
We're transient.
We're writing raw string SQL statements.
Well, it depends a lot too on like your clients and connections and stuff like that. So.
A SQL data client.
Like 99% of the time, you're going to want scoped is what you want because you're handling requests and you want an instance per request that you're doing, right? That's what you want.
Why?
So you use the same instance across the entire request chain.
Why don't I want a singleton? I'm sincerely asking.
Well, it depends on the scenario. I mean, if the thing can be run as a singleton, you might want a singleton. I'm just saying, like 99% of the time, it's probably scoped that you really want. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you generate like a connection or whatever, and you're in a single thread across your entire. You're generally in a single thread across your entire request.
He has AI things and computer science things, nothing really mobile things. That's yeah. What does AI have to do with? Why would he ask AI things? That's dumb.
Well, it depends on if it was what kind of interview it was. I think probably
depends on nothing. He was interviewing for a React Native.
Well, I mean, is it using AI for your job, or is it using AI like
you're trying to defend the interviewer? I have AI fatigue. I have AI fatigue.
I know. I do too. I don't like talking about it anymore. I want it not to be here. All I like doing is creating new wallpapers for my machine every Friday now. and answering questions I used to go to Stack Overflow for.
Sean, like, go on this journey with me for video editing and mixing audio, like sound engineering. Like, do that with me. It's only going to improve your skill set and make you more marketable and be helpful for projects.
No, I mean, I've thought about trying to record sound effects for like games and stuff like that, because it seems like it'd be kind of fun to try to be like, all right, I need to recreate the sound of this. Even like the Foley stages. Have you seen people on Foley stages and what they do?
Nope.
When they record like sounds for movies, they'll just use random like things to make all the sound effects and stuff. So like when you see somebody walking through the snow, they're doing something with some sort of thing on a stage that they record the audio for. Okay. Or like when you hear somebody's head get bashed in a movie, it'll be like they'll pile up like celery stalks with like some other stuff, and then they'll smack it with a bat, and that's what they'll use for it or something.
So like people get paid to basically sell to those platforms like stock footage or stock audio, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I think so. I think they put their stuff
I have an idea.
If they get used, they get it probably.
I have an idea. Like ever since I saw like Simple Jack, it really inspired me. Right. So my idea is to have a whole library of retarded sounds like yeah. And yeah, I mean, like, what's another retarded sound? I can only think of two.
Well, that's going to be a very short project then. Come on.
Let me stop. I was almost retarded in my motorcycle accident. Thankfully, I didn't smack my head.
Well, you keep going after them, and someday the little karma will get you.
I'm not going after them. It's a legitimate sound.
I know it is. Well, I don't know if it would be. Oh yeah. Hey, you guys.
What movie was that? Why does that sound
Goonies.
familiar?
It's the Goonies.
Okay. Hey, which one is this? You ready? Malcolm X. Does that sound familiar?
No.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. That's a movie.
Was it Do the Right Thing? Yeah, let's do the right thing. Yeah, it's the beginning of the movie. You never saw Do the Right Thing?
I don't think I've ever seen that. No.
The site uses AI in the back end, is my understanding. Was this a startup, Harrison?
Probably. Like Harrison Ford, I'm getting frantic. Like Sting, I'm tantric. Like Snickers, guaranteed to satisfy. Of course, I don't make films. Kid, I don't make films. But if I did, they'd have a samurai.
Yo, you should be a rapper.
That's a song. I'm just repeating back.
No, you should claim it as your own.
I'm gonna find you a job here quick.
They are a CRM for car dealerships and RV dealerships. I thought we established that AI isn't reliable. I don't know.
Staff full stack. Oh, AI focused.
Deloitte just got in trouble because they use AI to generate a report for the government.
Yeah, I heard that. That's insane. Where are you gonna move to? Should I only remote, or do you want to move to
Samoa,
the big places?
Samoa.
Show me the life hack. Oh, you want to be a software architect or a software engineer or a back-end engineer? Back-end engineer. Hiring in the US. Why don't they give me the option of remote? Remote. There we go.
You guys.
There's a town called Remote in Oregon or something like that.
Oregon.
They've got like all of the Oregon. Oregano. Let's see.
I always say Oregon. Ragu.
Responds within Europe. Actively back-end engineer for. Well, that's not good pay. Plume. Sav. Building Google Maps for money. What the hell does that mean? Made card. The credit card for homeowners.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at Wellfound. I'm looking at a job board. I'm going to find you a good... Actually, I don't think... They don't have a whole lot of .NET jobs on this
The
site.
state police here in Kentucky use AI on a arrest report and left a response of AI asking to format it differently.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, when you're trying to compose text up together, it makes sense to use it for that, but like still have to like look at it and read it and compose it. I don't, as you know, with your book, which you haven't written yet or finished yet.
You know what's interesting? Hold on, what happened to your book?
It's never a thing. I was always just on the edge.
So you know what's interesting is like it's weird. I wonder if I'm the only person. Like I have flashbacks of the characters that I created in the book that still live in my mind. Like I have scenes that play in my mind periodically of Kwaku, of Melvin, of one of the developers throwing a tantrum before they quit. I wonder if that's normal, that you write a book, you have these characters that don't exist in real life, but they live in your head, and you periodically have memories of them.
I suppose, I mean, they technically exist, even if they're fictional. They logically have been created in the world. They just don't have physical form or
It's interesting.
intelligence.
It happens periodically. Like, yeah.
Kwaku. Have you met many Kwakus?
Not at all. That's my African name I learned when I was in Ghana. It's based on the day of the week that you were born.
Oh, I see. Well, that's easy. So you just know, like, oh, you were born on a Wednesday.
Yeah, there's 7 names.
And that's it? There's only 7 names and everyone's got them? Is that why everyone's named Muhammad?
There's 14 depending on your gender.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. That's why everyone's named Muhammad?
I think the worst name is naming your... I'm sorry, this is retarded. The worst name, and you can tell the father didn't name the kid this. The worst name is naming your kid Jesus.
Jesus? You mean Jesus?
Yeah.
No, it's a pretty common name in like Latin America, isn't it?
You dude, I had it.
No, Jesus.
I had an Uber driver. He had face tattoos, everything. His name was Jesus. Like, only women would name their kids Jesus. Like, that should be blasphemy, man.
Like Muhammad?
I'm not gonna talk bad about Muslims. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to die. I can talk bad about Christians. I'm not talking bad about Muslims. You said that, not me. Your address is 1344
Miami Drive, apartment, blah, 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 near the Orthodox Jews.
Pork and Bean Projects.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta get my... What do I got? Oh, I got a 26K tomorrow.
I think I'm going to assemble my GoPro mount onto my new helmet. I'm going to record a ride this weekend, and that's going to be part of my clip footage. Take 2. That's going to be part of my clip footage. So
You should.
one of my projects is.
Oh, go ahead.
So one of my projects is to do a motorcycle review of my motorcycle.
You should record a video, a resume, like an actual resume, like as a infomercial type thing, as a commercial for yourself for jobs. That'd be kind of cool.
You think so?
I don't know. It'd be different. Like,
well, so I was on the OD.
Here's my resume.
I was on the OD 3 days ago, and I was like, "Yo, if I acquire these skills, which I mean, I'm investing like
you're investing
like
yeah.
I'm investing like an hour every morning for the past like 3 days on working on these tutorials that we could resurrect tech conception and have it commercial grade. Of course, he says yes to everything, but then he never follows through. He follows through for like 2 weeks and then he drops. So
yeah, it sounds familiar with me. No, I never say yes though. Well, I've said I think I've proposed things, but I've never said yes because I was committed.
Harrison says, I worked tech support after college and I heard all kinds of crazy names. Need to take the motorcycle to Dale's Gap, a place called Tell of the Dragon. People come from all around to ride it. I forget how many turns there are. You should check it out on YouTube. I heard about Tell's Dragon. I see YouTube videos, especially with Max Wrist when he used to ride through it. No, did he ride through Tell the Dragon, or was he somewhere in the? Yeah, I think he was in the canyons somewhere out west. That will require me to haul my motorcycle up there, which I'm assuming is probably going to cost like $600 to transport my motorcycle on a trailer, and then transport it back.
Maybe you should just ride it.
Probably not. I'm not riding a motorcycle for 20 hours. It's probably 15 hours. I'm not riding a motorcycle for 15 hours.
Take breaks. Go on the road trip.
I'm not putting those
sixes. They have to leave the light on for you.
You do that on a Harley, not on a Ducati. No,
it's got wheels.
I'm not putting unnecessary miles on my Ducati. You know how much my Ducati costs? Which reminds me,
$30,000.
Like, 38. I still got to get it appraised before the time runs out, so I can get money for diminished value because it's been dropped via the accident. How's Reggie?
Well, he's good. Always good. Quirky and funny as always.
Is he asleep right now?
No, he's probably either outside or just upstairs hanging out. Should I calm him down?
No. How's that work? Do you have to let the dogs out, or do they have like a little hole in the door that they can?
No, we have to let him out.
Do they go to the door and bark when they want to go out?
Basically, he'll usually come just bug you, and then you'll say out, and he'll be like, "Yeah." I'm trying to teach him to go out because he'll look at me and go like,
I need that sound for my library. Yeah, let's do it again.
Come here.
That's South Park, right?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Speaking of, I had a Bible study with some Mormons 3 days ago. They're interesting.
Moving to Utah?
Nah.
They don't allow multiple wives anymore.
That's a shame. You know any Mormons?
What? I know.
Do you know any?
I've met Mormons. I've graduated with one of them from school.
I don't know. Like, I'm not really interested. I don't know what that means. Latter-day Saints?
Yeah, they're not Mormons. They're Latter-day Saints. That's their Church of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's called.
I was kind of impressed by them. It was like it was like two young white dudes. They looked like they were very early, probably under the age of 21. They were very down to earth. Like I had them in one of the I don't know if you want to call it a library in my building, but like we sat down for like probably a good hour. I read some scriptures out of their so they have like a third book in addition to the Old Testament and New Testament. They're interesting, man. I honestly can't knock them, right? They have there's a lot of similarities with like Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't know anything about like Seventh-day Adventists or whatever, but they all branch off of the same thing. I want to talk to them again. I want to talk to them again.
Do the Jehovah's Witnesses have an extra book or extra books?
No, it's just Old Testament, New Testament.
Well, and is it Catholic Old Testament or is it Protestant Old Testament?
They don't believe in the Trinity. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with your question.
No. Well, so the original Christian Bible, which is what the Catholics still use, it's got 7 additional books in the Old Testament that were removed by Luther during the Reformation. That's why the Protestant Bible has less books.
So the Old Testament, does that start with Matthew?
The Old Testament? No, that starts with
No, not. I said that wrong. Does the Old Testament does the New Testament start with Matthew?
The New Testament. I don't know what the first book is. Is it Matthew? Probably.
There's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Went to bed with the bridges on. Mark got up in the middle of the night, said his bridges were too tight. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John went to bed with the bridges on. I learned that in elementary school. No, so it ends. The New World Translation is the Bible that Jehovah's Witnesses use, and I thought everything ends in Revelations, the book of Revelations.
Genesis through Revelations, yeah.
No, you said the Christian Bible.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Old Testament? The Old Testament is part of it.
Old Testament has nothing to do with Christ.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so it's not Christian. The New Testament.
But it is. But it's from the same.
No. I'm okay with being wrong. My argument is the New Testament is totally focused on Christ.
Yeah.
Right. The Old Testament has nothing to do with Christ.
But it's still Christian. Like it's still the Christian foundation. Like they still teach the 10 Commandments.
No. That's what you said is incorrect, right? Because the Jews, as far as I know, the Jews accept the Old Testament. They don't accept the New Testament. So
correct.
Are Jews Christian? Are Jews Christians? No, they're not. They're Jews.
Christianity comes out of the Jewish tradition, though.
Are Jews Christians?
No.
Okay, but they accept the Old Testament.
But you got to draw like a Venn diagram. It's like there's Jews which have the Old Testament, and there's Christians who have both the Old Testament and the New Testament.
Yeah, but my argument is the Old Testament has nothing to do with Christ. Nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. All right. I guess we can put it to rest.
Well, I mean, it does in that they prophesized the coming of the Messiah.
But if the Jews, okay, so we're using logic, right? If the Jews accept the Old Testament, but they reject Christ as the Messiah, then the Old Testament has nothing to do with Christ.
Well, except Christ, we're told the coming of Christ, right?
No. There's a difference.
It establishes who the God the Father is, though.
No. There's a difference between the word Messiah and Christ, right? Yeah. Christ was interpreted by mainstream Christians, if not all Christians, as the Messiah.
Yeah.
The Jews, as I understand it, they accept the Old Testament, then they accept that there's a pending Messiah. I don't know the details, but they reject Christ as the Messiah. So those are Christianity and Jews both. I think they both believe in Messiah, but the Jews don't accept Christ as the Messiah. Which means that.
Yeah, I think you're mistaken. You're saying that the Jews don't accept the New Testament. I'm saying that the Christians accept the New Testament and they accept the Old Testament.
Yeah.
So
the whole no.
I don't understand why we were arguing.
the miscommunication is I thought I heard you say that the Old Testament is still Christian, and I said no, it's not.
It is. It's part of the Christian.
It's not. If
part
Jews,
of the Bible.
Jews accept the Old Testament. Okay, first of all, the Bible is a culmination or a compilation of books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the collection.
The Bible is not a single book. It's a compilation of books. Jews accept half of the Bible that we call the Old Testament, the first half. They don't accept the second half, which logically, if we use logic as in like ones and zeros, right, alpha, beta, whatever, then that means that the Old Testament is not Christian. Jews are not Christian, but Jews accept the Old Testament. So if Jews accept the Old Testament and Jews are not Christian, that makes the Old Testament not Christian. That's the logic flow. Okay, bye.
No, like what you're saying is like, okay, so there was. We'll use this in modern terms. There's the LGBT or the LGB community, and that came first. And then they added the TQs on there. And you're saying then that the LGBT or LGB are not, or sorry, the LGBTQ are not the LGB, which technically they could be considered different, but
No.
they absorb it though.
No. Let's
It's
take your
not
illustration.
strictly. It's not strictly Christian.
Let's take your illustration.
Maybe that's the way
right?
it is.
No, I'm about to get you. Right?
Go ahead.
Let's take your illustration. Let's say that the LGBTQ community, and all right, so that's the LGBTQ community. They embrace sexual freedom, okay, and then pedophiles say, "Yeah, I want to join this too because I want to be sexually free." Period. Right, and the LGBTQ says, "Nah, we don't want that heat. We don't need that drama. We don't want that unwanted press or that undesirable press. So sorry, pedophiles. We're all about homosexuality. We're all about we're all about living free, but we don't condone nor support little children and those types of interactions." So then the pedophiles say, "Oh, okay, fine. Then we'll just have the pedophile movement. And you know what? We accept LGBTQ, or we'll accept like the LGBT doctrine, but we're also adding our own doctrine called P for pedophile." Okay.
Okay.
So does that mean that the LGBT is also pedophile? No, it's not. LGBT is still LGBT. The pedophiles decided to accept that doctrine, but then add on to it in which the LGBT community says no, we don't accept what you're trying to append onto it. That's the same thing. Yeah. That's the Jews and the Christians.
I get your point. You're saying that the Old Testament is not strictly Christian. I'm saying it is part of the Christian doctrine. It can't Christianity doesn't exist without that doctrine, because that sets up the entire point of Jesus in the New Testament as being basically an override or a new policy of the Old Testament, right? But no, it is like you can't have.
I'm okay with being wrong, but you have to prove me wrong. I'll accept being wrong, but you have to prove me wrong.
There are no Christians that follow just the New Testament and don't read the Old Testament.
What is the definition of a Christian? Without Googling, what is the definition of a Christian?
Someone who believes in Christ, or that, yeah.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
I would.
They recite the Nicene Creed.
Someone that is a practitioner of Jesus Christ's principles. I would slightly change it. Right?
Well, no, because there has to be a belief element there.
Dude, you have people in prison that are banging other people in the butts that still claim they're Christian, right? Yeah, you have people that sin every morning and every night that still claim to be Christian because they simply believe in Christ. That's not a Christian. No, that's not a Christian. That's Christianity. That's not a Christian. A Christian is someone that lives towards Christian principles, period. The majority of the world doesn't do that. Now, I know I'm digressing, but that's a definition of a Christian is someone that lives by Christian guidelines. All right? Like, I mean, I won this debate, so.
I don't think we ever were arguing about anything. I think we were saying the same thing. Dude.
You should study with the Mormons with me, man.
No, I don't need that. I don't. The problem with it is that there's Easter religions. That's the entire problem with it. And once you start to see the big picture, it's hard to focus in on any one picture and say, "Well, that's the right picture."
So I think there's someone named Joseph Smith that I don't know if he went into a cave or something, but he found a book and he was able to translate it. And that became the third book, and he was like a prophet. You know, and it was in the Americas, right over here. that part confused me because I'm like, hold up. So I was like, so Joseph Smith was like indigenous? Like, what do you mean? Like, he went to a cave and found a book. So that book was written by indigenous people. Was Joseph Smith indigenous? No, I think Joseph Smith was like white. But
Jesus Christ, the Western. Oh.
So I was kind of
the Western.
because I mean the Americas is a new world, right? It was totally detached from the rest of the world. Right?
Yeah.
I would think you have 3 segments, right? During biblical times, you would have like most of recorded history that's given to us, right, through public schools, is European and Middle Eastern, right? That region.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have any clue what happened 3,500 years ago, which is around the same time that the Bible was created or recognized, or not that. Well, yeah, no, yeah, you know what I mean.
The Christian Bible, as we know it, it was like not until like 500 some AD, I think, when the Council of something, I can't remember, it was Council of. I used to know the name of it, but
recorded.
Because there are all sorts of books that didn't make it in, like the Book of Mary and all that.
My point is, we have no clue what was happening while the Bible was being recorded 3,500 years ago in South America and North America, and I don't have any clue. I know that there's like various dynasties, but I don't know that much about what was going on in China and Japan. The majority of history that's recorded that's disseminated to public schools is Middle East and European.
Yeah. We don't even go that far Middle East. Like we don't get into the Indian history and the founding of the religion there and the all the Sanskrit texts. Oh God, what is it called? The Vedas. Like you don't really learn about that stuff unless you go into a comparative religion type course, and then you learn about some of the history of the different religions and how far they go back. And that's what I'm saying is it's like once you see it, you can't unsee the fact that there's, it's not just people of different religions. It's like there are different religions and they all have different philosophies and different things. They're all generally about the same idea, most of them. But
so I'm telling you, watch American Primeval. Is that how you say it?
Primeval. Yeah, I actually saw that last night. I was thinking about the comment that you wrote last week.
It has info about the Mormons. It is wild what they did. Not 100% true, but based closely on facts, and the Mormons were involved in it, from what I understand. It is a really good show about the move west and how the Mormon church was involved. The only thing is, if I become a Mormon, man, that means that I'm going to war against the cartels in Mexico. I don't want beef with the cartels.
No, you have to start drinking. You have to stop drinking, and you have to stop caffeine intake, I think. And there's a lot of rules.
I don't really drink in the first place.
Coffee? You don't even drink like caffeine at all?
No. I mean, I had a cappuccino at the audio video store because they offered, because I was breaking bread with them. But besides that, no.
Jeez.
Why
don't you study Buddhism then, or Hinduism, or Confucianism, or Judaism? I mean,
because I want to meet a white woman. I'm not interested.
Well, we got a lot of work to do then, man. You got a lot of work to do. You got to save up for your sex changes.
To meet a white woman?
Oh, you said meet a white woman.
What do you thought I said?
I thought you said be a white woman.
No, I said I want to meet a white woman. So I want to go to a Mormon church and see what's out there. Start your own religion and get the tax breaks. Oh.
Do you want to join the church of the spaghetti monster, the flying spaghetti monster? Pastafarian?
I've heard that term before.
Pastafarians? Yeah, they
no, you mentioned this like a year or two ago.
The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'll be good being a cult leader.
That's so weird that the cord comes out of the front of those things. Are you sure you got them on the right ear? I just can't believe that. Sorry, I just noticed that.
Yeah, it says left.
Huh. Then they put the cord out the front. Are they wireless? That must be why.
It's wireless.
Okay, so you're charging it. I got it.
I'm not charging it. I have a 3.5 millimeter jack plugged into my laptop.
But you could take it out and still listen.
That's
take
a good
the cord
point.
out your headphones.
Test.
Yeah. Oh god.
Nope.
So they're purely corded, or
The cord is when I took out the cord, our audio changed.
yeah, but I mean, are those wireless headphones too?
They're Bluetooth headphones.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And they have noise cancellation and all that stuff.
Okay.
I don't think these are worth $1,600. But they say just like,
Are they heavy?
They say like, no. They're designed for comfort, so they're magnesium. I don't know. Is that lighter than aluminum? I don't know.
No, that was what the surfaces were made out of. Surface, like, I think the shell for the Microsoft Surfaces was made out of a magnesium.
Well,
Got to get enough magnesium.
are people still buying Surfaces?
I think so. I think they're still kind of. I think that they kind of got a foothold in some of the businesses out there. And I mean, they're decent machines for creatives and stuff like that too. At least drawing and all that.
For creatives,
walk around a meeting like a big office with your notebook. They're small, thin, so it's like having an iPad. But
yeah, okay. When you say creative, I'm thinking about like actual like machine resources, like for actually building stuff.
No. I'm talking like the.
Because I had the first generation Surface, like back in like 2012. I had the first generation Surface.
I did too. The very, very first one,
Yeah.
where it had the little, not this three, where it was the kickstand and it was just the Windows Store apps. Yeah, I still have that sitting around here somewhere. It was the most useless machine ever, but I loved it.
I was going to apps for it.
Yeah. No, I built it. I built some apps for it too. Mine wasn't probably. Well, I had one that I actually got paid out for. That was pretty cool. But it's called Write Freely. It was just literally a text editor where you couldn't edit anything, or like a text input, and that was what it was. And it's like it had a timer feature so that you could time yourself, and so it was about free writing, like. Sit down and write. Don't edit.
Pomodoro.
Don't edit anything. Just write. Set a word count and all that. And then I made themes. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm dreading going to work.
Time to start creating your advertisement for.
It's weird. Like
Nimrod development experience.
I don't want to be stretched thin. I still have an interest in a DevOps certification or Azure DevOps certification. The more I observe things at work, the more I recognize how awesome I would be if I had that cert. What's that? I hear a ringing sound. Well, there's so many things I want to get done, but I think this audio video has more of an impact.
It's still skill stacking. You can be a great programmer, but you're always just a programmer. But as soon as you start stacking other skills, even if you're mediocre at them, you can like create something a combination that's uniquely potent in certain scenarios. That was the whole like Scott Adams guy who created Dilbert, that's one of his things about skill stacking, because he's like, I'm a mediocre cartoonist, and I'm a mediocre comedian, and I'm a mediocre, like, I spent time being like a mediocre mid-level manager in banking. But if you put all those things together, and then, Dilbert was created, it's like it suddenly becomes, a new thing that is patently unique and can actually be really lucrative. So skill stacking is valuable. Yeah.
Are you using a webcam on your laptop, or are you using a separate webcam connected to your laptop?
I have a separate webcam. It's a 1080p webcam. It's just like an older Logitech that I bought.
I have a Nexigo 4K, but I think when streaming, it only does 1080p. Well, I think that's based on the platform, the StreamYard platform that we're using. Yeah. I pay money to use this per month.
To use
StreamYard.
StreamYard? Huh.
Yeah.
Do I need to?
You literally just hang up. Hey, Mike. If you're still there, what you had, like I saw on LinkedIn a while back, you had yeah, I guess so. I saw on LinkedIn a while back. I thought like 4 months ago, you said that you just joined some organization for work. Like, what happened? Was it a mismatch? Like, what happened?
Oh God! I clicked the damn StreamYard logo, and then I before I realized that I wasn't on the thing anymore, I was like just talking about the features of StreamYard. And then I went back to look at the video. I'm like, oh no.
StreamYard, it has features, but I mean, I don't care about exploring the features because this is all I need right now.
Yeah, I was trying to look at what the price of the core is. I don't really have it.
When I was doing my taxes, I found out that I was paying like $35 a month. I'm like, why am I paying $35 a month for this?
So then $35 a month for this? Jeez. We don't have to do it.
So, now I think it's like, I think I'm paying like 25 now.
Oh, so you're paying the advanced probably before, and now you're paying the core?
I don't know.
50 hours of permanent storage, guest destinations, custom RTMP destinations, unlimited local recordings, live streams are recorded, unlimited streaming and recording, pre-recorded streams 2 hours, 10 on-screen participants, logos, overlays, video clips, backgrounds, 3 destinations, no StreamYard logo, cloud recording, 16 custom layouts. I don't know how you would find that out.
Well, it's like a company called S3, and they got bought out by Pay It, and I think they did an update. So what? They just bought them out and they laid you off? Because I remember saying like probably 4 months ago you had just joined a company. So, you have any plans for this weekend, Sean?
Running a 26K tomorrow.
Beast, didn't you just do one 2 weeks ago?
I did a half marathon.
Oh yeah, just a half. Okay.
This is a half marathon plus three. It's plus a 5K basically.
Are you ready?
I was ready as I'll ever be. So I ran 8 miles on Tuesday, and I crushed it in terms of my numbers. Like I was putting out numbers that I did like in 2021 when I first started running in races, which is gives me hope for this weekend. I keep putting them in my mind. I'm like 2 hours, 56 minutes, 45 seconds. That's what I want to finish this in, or I'm going to finish this in. We'll see how close. It'll probably be like 3 hours and 47 minutes. I'll get like tired about midway through and I won't make it.
Does your family always greet you at the finish line?
There's a couple years where I had to do it myself. I just drove up and did it and then came back when I was all messy in the car. Just gross. But yeah, my wife will come and she'll meet me at different spots and cheer me on or whatever. So that's nice.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's nice when you run people, like you come up on a turn or something, and all of a sudden there's people and you're like, hey, and you're just like, hey, and then you just run by them and you don't do anything,
or you just quit and you just go home with them.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, I've stopped, take pictures and drink some water or whatever, but yeah, it's I know. So I think every year I've done this, I've sent you a video. So I'll expect probably that about mile 9 tomorrow morning, I'll send you a video. I'll be in this one specific spot on the top of Lake Bemidji where it's open. You can see the entire lake going down. And I call you and go, I've reached mile 9. Or I record a video. Hey, Scott, I've reached mile 9. This is where I normally shit my pants. All right. I'm going to keep going. Bye. That's what it'll be on X.
That'd be cool. I'm envious. I don't have any knees, so
maybe you could get become a paraplegic, and then you could do the. Can you do the wheelchair races if you're not like? Can you just train to compete in wheelchair races, or is that like
you probably can? I mean, it's not like you have the advantage.
I know, like that's what I'm saying is like. Do able-bodied people race in those or not?
I don't. Why would they?
I don't know. Like why? Maybe if your knees are crappy and you're like, I need to not have crappy knees.
You saw these photos already?
I didn't see the skate yard ones. I saw some of the other ones.
Yeah, this is down the street from me. When I work out, there's like 6 volleyball courts, and people play beach tennis.
Beach tennis?
Well, it's a volleyball net. They just play tennis over it. Beach tennis. This is where I work out at. There's a workout station like literally like 50 feet away from where these people are playing. I think you saw this one already.
Nope, I haven't seen that one.
This is Hollywood Beach.
Okay, what the hell's it with her? Oh, she's got rollerblades on. I was like, my mind wasn't processing what it was on her feet. They look like giant shoes.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a while to get to the feet too. That's fine. Oh, he's slingshot.
Oh, you didn't see these.
Is that a slingshot? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a slingshot. This is I like this photo, but I showed other people and they're like, yeah, I see you're still trying to figure out your camera. Like, I like this photo. There's another one over here. This is actually inside a slingshot. I'm peering through the rear. I'm peering through the rear view mirror, or I'm peering through the rear view window. I don't know why this thing does it, which is I don't know if it's my video card. I have no clue why.
Using a different video viewer.
Here's one right here. But people are like, oh, I see you're still learning your camera because the sign, whatever hotel, is not clear. Like, I wasn't focused on that sign. I was focused on her. So
yeah, you need to still get your rules of thirds or whatever in there. You have too much space on your left, and then not enough void space. If you had it like moved like this, maybe, so the void space is above the motel sign, that would be perfect.
What about this one?
Too much void space on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
These are good,
what about
good
this
pictures, man. They're better than I would do, probably.
Is that fair?
Yeah. That's got the void section there where the trees tops are. So it creates the three zones. Pretty good.
All right. Well, you said delete this one.
Oh, don't delete it. You never
No,
know.
you said delete it. You said
No.
delete it. Nope, just delete it. This is South Beach. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah. I suppose it's about that time. My brother-in-law was in Miami for a few years at the prisons. He worked for the federal system, but there got a promotion and left. I wanted to get down there and try to meet up, but I never got a chance to. I was going to start looking at a job first of the year, but it happened a lot faster than I thought it would. Didn't update for last year. It started a QT in September.
Yeah, he was saying up here that there's a directive to use AI.
Yeah. Well, if you believe Bob Martin, we're about to get or Uncle Bob, we're about to get a huge, once the AI bubble bursts here, we'll get a huge hiring binge because all of the hiring managers are holding off thinking AI is going to solve all the problems and they won't need to hire anyone. So as soon as that crashes, then they'll go out and hire a bunch of developers. And we'll be back in, baby. It'll be like 2021 all over again.
I hope something changes. I'm scared to take two. I'm scared to quit my job, man, because I don't know if it's going to take me another 8 months to find another one.
Well, search for one while you're at your current one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's another Scott Adams thing. Always start your next job, moving to your next job.
I think AI is like I think AI is an excavator with the wrong people. They can cause a lot of damage, but with the right people, they can be great tools.
I'm a tool.
He just asked AI to generate that quote for him. He didn't make that up himself. All right. I guess it's been real. Dude, I'm dreading work, man. You can tell I'm like burnt out.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to move on to another one. Find something with a little bit more relaxed environment.
I thought government work was going to be relaxed and casual.
No, you're not working for the government, though. You're working for.
I am working for the government.
Who's contracted with the government? They want the most money for the least amount of work. So if you work directly for the government in that role, you're going to get paid shit. Your vacation time is going to be shit, but it is going to be a lot. Like you won't have to produce anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind producing stuff. I don't want to be stressed all the time.
Don't get into you got to find a big corporation where you can just hide them, because anything small you're gonna be
Dude, I either want to just do software testing and just break things and postpone release dates.
There you go. Do it.
They don't make money.
They make money. They just don't make as much money. But sometimes making the top amount of money isn't worth your like mental health and what you could also be doing outside of it,
I completely agree.
If you weren't constantly in a state of like, oh, I hate this, blah, 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 down. If you're actually energetic, be like, oh, finished work, done. I'm going to go work on this now. So that energy left in your bank. Why trade that for money, for a little bit of extra money?
As soon as I log on, I guarantee you there's either going to be a system outage or there's going to be, oh, Scott, we have something that's absolutely critical. This is critical. How long is it going to take? We need this done by noon. Like, it's always something critical. There's always some emergency. That's not normal. I'll get fired for this video again. So
I hope I never get fired for a video. I could probably, if somebody wanted to, they could probably go through the backlog and find a clips. They could just clip it all and be like, look at how stupid and racist and bigoted Sean is. I'll get canceled.
The only racist thing you said was the KFC joke.
That wasn't even racist. That was just a misunderstanding.
That was racist as hell.
It wasn't. You said soul food, and I thought comfort food. That's not racist. That was a like a misthought or whatever.
I said plenty of racist things, so people pretty
get away with it.
Yeah, people pretty much know the demographic, or people pretty much know the different groups of people that I'm not too fond of, right? So, yeah. Alrighty,
I suppose.
All right, it's been real. All right, Mike Harrison, 464. All right, I forgot your name already. Sean. All right, we'll catch up.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah.